Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Pires 4 replay. Spawn on bottom right side is the green Mongols, we have 3D Beell. Spawn on top left side is the yellow Ayyubids, we have kiljardi. It's been a while since I've been on this map, or cast a match on this map. This map is actually not bad for trade, good for Mongols, also good for Ayyubids, we have cheaper traders. We got the oval back here on the back side of the map generation, so in Spearman Rush we'll have a little bit extra time to get pushing forward. This one's gold and berry deposit could be warded away by a single outpost here. If he goes down that path, I should say. Got a deer deposit next to a large stone deposit over here. Plenty of gold in this map. This map is just filled with gold in the map. Unlock this some other King of the Hills. You can at least go to the flanks, get other gold sources. Additionally, there's also trade post there, so you got plenty of sources of gold you can make usage of. That's a villager. Those are spearmen. A decent number of sheep here. Science spearmen push forward. This is Town Center Arc of Fire. Gold deposit is completely off the spear, off the gold deposits, so he can push forward and engage it. But he's already started to age up, going for military wing reinforcements. It's going to take time. Start stabbing the villagers. Cancels the structure, so this one doesn't get any raid bounties. Can't go too close. He could try skirting the edges and throw some stab some of these units. More spearmen being blown a few, another times 2 spearmen, but he may only aim for those set of spearmen. He's not really being super aggressive, which help ward away the gold and berry deposits from being collected on up. Four spearmen on the field. It's probably gonna be just adequate enough. You don't have to go for a 5th spearman. Mongol moving, or Khan moving around. He did use a speed arrow. The guy is still being collected by the Ayyubid player. I wonder if he's eyeing for secondary town center, or is he just going to be eyeing for military structures. Silver trees now being queued on up. Archer range not going on up. We got the Desert Raider as well. Deep here. This outpost is still garrisoning 2 spearmen, which will keep the villagers at bay for now. You could upgrade for arrow slip, but it's probably not really that worth at the moment. Desert Raider does get shot off there. The Mongols' speed arrows on cooldown. You can just throw the spearmen inside the town center to get some extra arrows, but it looks like the Khan's going to move forward and kill it off. 0 health, and now dead. Now truly at 0 health. The reason why it was at 0 health with 2 health remaining, the Khan's arrow does do 2 damage, but the Camel Unease debuff reduced damage below 2 damage. There is decimals in this game, it's just not very well presented. When I say not very well presented, I mean at all. If they can't really display decimals, one way to fix that is just simply multiply all the damage, health, and armor values by 10. Either way, we do now have a bit of damage here. Does take out some gear. Not that that's on purpose. Speed arrow there to help engage. Does get some strikes. Horseman charging way forward. Now I got these forces falling on back. He's received quite a bit of response here. The Silver Tree does not appear to have been migrated around just yet. Seeing all the horsemen in the field, maybe a good idea not to utilize it all too much. Archer range now being employed on the field.
أنا فرح لدي مهمة. لنذهب. تحركوا أيها الجنود.
You now have some pastures being built in the field. The Ovo still has a decent amount of stone remaining. The Ovos, of course, will improve the sheep production. This will support the 4 villagers. He does have plenty of reserve of sheep, so I think the column may have been pretty successful finding sheep earlier. I don't see any additional pastures just yet. A secondary pasture wouldn't hurt. He does have currently about 13 villagers collecting food. He may still also be collecting quite a bit of deer here, because this is where his township is located at. He may be collecting up a mix of deer and sheep. I see plus 10s there. He doesn't have wheelbarrows, so he's definitely collecting up sheep as well as deer. Maybe more so on the sheep at the moment. Got traders on the field, which is probably not a really good idea. Silver Tree gets redeployed. That may have been ×2 trader. Now looking at that, it was deployed next to the Ovos, so I think he went for a ×2 trader of stone, which is expensive. You still have to pay full price for the stone for the traders. Does not get reduced by the Silver Tree. Archers, spearmen, and horsemen now trying to engage. He could have activated the speed arrow there. Speed arrow is activated, allowing his infantry to advance a bit more quickly. The spearmen moving around. Horsemen see some damage there. Some of the Desert Raiders are going down as well. One Desert Raider remains, so he does retain the camel unease speed debuff. Those 2 spearmen do abandon the outpost there, so the outpost only has the basic arrow slit. This one's collecting up gold in the center of the map at the moment. And he is actually manually building out Desert Raiders as well as horsemen. He has a handful of archers in the field. All the Desert Raiders are down this region, so no more camel unease debuff. No age up at the moment. One horseman very wounded there. Does not pick it off at the moment. Mongol player probably should eye some more spearmen. He sees the horseman base composition. He has a handful of archers. Probably a good idea not to build any more archers. But he is going for some Keshiks now. More horsemen and trade. Desert Raiders engaging. Got a very exposed number of villagers right there. More traders have gone down. Keshik here will easily get overwhelmed and probably get thrown away. Wolf does get spotted there. We've got a good number of horsemen which can engage those archers no problem. We've got some Desert Raiders here, and they should be ripped apart, the horsemen. More traders being pulled on the field. Another trader does go down. Silver Tree is being more, like I always say, is a double-edged sword. I don't know if he's basically not returned a profit yet on the Silver Tree. Horsemen still backing on off. Got a decent number of spearmen here. These horsemen backing off, escorted by the Khan. It's got a very large number horsemen here. Right now the Ayyubid economy is just significantly superior things to Golden Age Tier 1. 10% collection rate for all resources. Now this side's gone for any economic upgrades, barring the Ayyubid has gone for the wheelbarrow. Well, I guess the Mongol player does have a bit better wood income, but the lack of lumber or wheelbarrow is actually probably... The wheelbarrow is probably paying more dividends than the lumber preservation research. Additionally, seeing the Golden Age counteracts out 10 of the 15%, so 5% versus one wheelbarrow, definitely the wheelbarrow is better. Another trader will go down. Trying to go for some outposts here. There's a decent amount of food in this region. Berries. Has 6 villagers. He's trying to push his way forward. Keshiks and horsemen. A couple archers mixed on in as well to help provide some damage on those desert raiders. It looks like the spearmen do defend those units. We've got some villagers here as well. It does have 5 villagers onto the ear. And this outpost will provide a bit of Yam network, probably enough to warrant the coverage. A little bit missing on the edge, but that's not too important. Got still a good number of horsemen and desert raiders there. We do have this outpost now, getting a little bit extra speed for these traders. And now we've also got Silk Road Tier 1. These villagers, however, may go down. Got these desert raiders push forward as well, spearmen providing decent defense. Those villagers will go down. Let's get some traders inside the outpost. And those traders are dead. The Khan could get picked on off as well. The Khan does go down. Outpost still firing away. His horsemen and Keshiks took the wrong path there. Spearman now intercepting. Does get a nice little encirclement there. He's now out of... Oh, nope, that's a bad ending location there. So he will lose previously everything there. 1 scout, 1 horseman. Yeah, that's basically all wiped out now due to a bad rally. Got more desert raiders, archers, and horsemen straight forward. Got a very large number of exposed villagers here. He has a decent amount of wood here. He has no villagers collecting up wood nor gold. And he definitely does not have enough pastures to support all that. He can only support up to 8 villagers on food. We've got Castle Wage now for the Ayyubid player. And now he's going to have a massive veteran research advantage. Veteran desert raiders want to be half bad. It's going from camel lancers as well as veteran archers. Got these forces moving around, trying to find out the opportunity to gauge. He still has this outpost here, which means he does have extra mobility thanks to Yam network. Right now the Mongol army is larger. He needs to start eyeing that age up. Probably a good idea. The crawl attack can give him a good defensive location, while the separate out could help him out for gold collection. So he is still trying to eye for traders. Has 9. Really want to squeeze out the 10th one. Distractionary Wolo. Or maybe not. Go get the Keshik. Wasn't distractionary since it was successful. Spear now engaging all the various horsemen and camelmen. Veteran archer research only has the basic blacksmith research for them. Horsemen and desert raiders push me forward once again. There's also a camel lancer mixed on in. Spearman push me forward. Does use the arrow. Of course, it is not improved by the whistling arrow, so it only lasts 5 seconds. But these forces taking some damage. Over here, horsemen and Kesha's trying to raid some villagers. Yellow has cut off 10 traders, while green's cut off 3 villagers. May get some more here. Yellow's forces may get cleaned on up. More focus on these forces over here. Green only cut off like 1 or 2 more villagers. Right now, he managed to stay alive by using choke points. That could have been much worse for Yellow, but it was not. Camel just finds some damage there. Does get a villager. Gets some traders inside the outpost as well. Does have some arrow slits research as well. Their primary arrow does extra damage. More spear trying to push way forward. Curl tie now being deployed on out. Takes out some archers there. A Curl tie at this point in time would be a good defensive emplacement to help him pull the front line. His opponent has a pretty good advantage, I would say. Lancer does go down. Now the Desert Raider. He has 10 traders, so he does have Silk Road level 2. Now got some batteries from on the field. Military reinforcements lost his cavalry to build out siege weapons, just not the dervishes. Now he has a quick battering ram there. These forces bring the board. Keshik does engage. Got down the defense arrow there. He's not going for any veteran research at the moment. Going for some range armor. The Kotai will get the archers a little bit extra damage to work with, but he's going to exchange them out for crossbows. Crossbows getting some good damage there on those camel lancers. They get a lot of extra damage and bonus damage thanks to the Curl tie. Aram's not pushed way forward. He still needs some units to engage his archers. Man arms could be a decent unit at this moment in time. So I'm pulling some man arms now. Villagers taking some hits. Curl tie providing some good health regen benefits for those villagers, but they are getting backed into a corner. Villagers trying to shank the camel lancer. That's not great. Man arms now being deployed. Yell number could be great to get some more movement speed up for defense. More forces retreating this way forward. Has some spearmen to distract these archers, giving the Mongol player a little bit extra breathing room. He's got some horsemen to help give the battery ram archers, I would say. Don't need Keshiks. Regular horsemen would do just fine. Down south, camel lancer being engaged. Whatever remaining spearmen he has in the field, he can use to help just keep his trade alive. At least not from archers, at least from the camels. Does use a speed arrow there to help him pursue and engage. Crossbows being focused down there, and not bad. Batterion is still firing away. Six side being decaptured by spearmen. A couple more spearmen there. Camel lancers do run on by. Got a decent number of villagers here collecting up wood. Villagers still collecting up food here. And these villagers have nowhere to run. Batterium does go down. Camels do go down. Do not have this Ovo being deployed on the field, or has been deployed on the field down here. He has a decent amount of stone being stored on up. Prototype being redeployed out here. He's going to try to go for kill. We do have a secondary town center here. We don't see siege engineers. He's going for the Yam network. Improved Yam network couldn't be half. Oh wait, no, he's needing next stage for the improved Yam network. Sheriff's just there. Maginot hasn't been deployed on the field. Of course, the Ayyubids do get free improved siege engineers. Good damage on the camel lancers. He has a good small army here, the Mongol player, but he's fighting against a good number of crossbows. More spearmen wouldn't be half bad. There's a defense area there, giving +2/+2 armor for 5 seconds. Does clean up those camels. Right now, the Ayyubid player does have more civilians on the field thanks to secondary town center and not being raided. We do not have the blacksmith move around trying to get redeployed to the OVO, as well as a large number of archer ranges. He may be eyeing for... No, looks like maybe eyeing for a mass number of archers via stone income. Prototype migrating back home. Spearmen can take some damage there. Got these spearmen and all the forces getting healed by the Kurultai. Do now have the improved siege engineers not being researched. Allows them to deploy out other advanced siege weapons such as springholds, traction trebuchets, and mangonels. Traders migrating around. He decides to retask his traders over this direction. Only villagers in the region. Now got all these forces heading straight to the silver tree. He's going to interrupt the source of the trade. And he will find all this infrastructure here. He's going for a large number of ×2 crossbows. He does find some of these villagers here. He may get out some of them. Those units are not really villager killers. Like the Kurultai is trying to redeploy over here. Got these forces now pushing way forward. He does have good vision on these forces. He will intercept some of these reinforcements. Spring golem place him here, and it will be quickly cleaned on up. Kurultai may not want to redeploy there, and may get interrupted because of it's not fun moving around those structures. Traders migrating up north. He will at least get one good load on dropped on off. He will lose some of these traders. Got some more archers being brought in over here. He does also have a spring goal in the region. He may lose all these traders. He may exchange it for some pressure to his opponent's base. Now got to keep rapidly being built there. And again, that's the problem with the Mongol structures. They are a pain in the ass to move around. And we got this keep being rapidly built here. He will get some damage to these villagers. He will get enough of them inside the keep as well. Backing on off now. Alright, try quickly building up some banner rams. No gear here. He may want to rebuild a gear. Mongol player does have a bit of wood sorting up. More traders going down. I think he may have lost all those traders now. He's down to one. And yep, his trade economy is now completely ruined. He has 2 pastures here, nowhere enough for all these villagers, so his food economy is completely shot. He needs to build out another 3 more pastures. Traction trebuchet now being built. Got these forces heading up north, trying to get some more damage on in. Archers moving around. More wood being clicked on up. Forces heading down south, got a mangonel here. Mongols just getting ripped apart. Traction trebuchet is being interrupted. And thanks to our being nearby a Kurultai, they will get bonus damage. It's one of the few things actually prove the siege weapons damage like that. So the Kurultai is great for a siege camp. So this one is out of radius. What on earth was that rock? That rock felt like it went straight. I might be going crazy. I think that trebuchet rolled a hit. What I mean by roll a hit is, in this engine, if you are aware of Company Heroes 2, if a unit rolls a hit, then the projectile goes straight to them. If the projectile rolls a miss, then you use a scattered profile to randomly land in an area which can still do damage. Keep trying to go up here, but green will stop it. Very nice. And that is a little bit too bold, trying to steal the berries right there. Keep gets destroyed or cancelled there. That one got cancelled. This keep is still under siege. Got one trader active, looks like. No, he does have 7 alive in the field. Or not 7, 5, because I see the increased food income. Yell's force there will be cleaned on up. He does have 6 traders alive. All these forces these siege weapons going to go down. Crossbows getting some good damage to the Camel Lancers. Camel Lancers getting some good damage onto the villagers. Khan is now down. Crossbows push right forward. Archer is going to be hitting the spearmen. Kurultai could receive be under siege. Now it's running for some Mangonels. Mangonels do outrange the standard arrows of a keep, so you can actually use Mangonels as a soft counter towards keeps. Mangonels are generally a soft counter to structures entirely. Battery arms push way forward. No, I look, there's some man arms and some spear in there to engage. We now got this force push forward. We'll find the capital. Couple forces over here. And the Mongol player does back of the game. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.